next.
It's 4:15 a.m. Your alarm is blaring. The bedroom in your mansion costs more than most people.
Western taxpayers rise up, right, Aiden? Western taxpayers really need to rise up. We haven't hit 10 yet, and there's only one Western taxpayer that paid today. And if they only rose up, if they got up, we would hit our target and we could gamba. Okay.
Will earn in a lifetime. You need to get to work, but there's a problem.
Thank you, Gramsci. Thank you very much for the 3 months, baby.
You're in the Hamptons. Work is in New York City. Most people wouldn't have a chance of getting to work.
This video is called "Why It Sucks to Be a Hedge Fund CEO." I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting.
On time. But you, well, you're different. There's a black SUV waiting
Aiden, you're not halting gamba. You've contributed your taxes, my friend.
outside your place. After you get in, the driver takes you directly to your helicopter. This is a perfect opportunity for you to check emails and catch up on anything your Tokyo office sent over. Looks like you've lost $12 million while you were sleeping. No big deal though. You made $40 million yesterday while eating a tuna sandwich. The helicopter lands atop your building in downtown Manhattan. You're greeted by your VP, who fills you in on anything you might have missed. Before you head to your corner office, you opt to do one of your walkarounds. Basically, a time to look over the shoulder of every employee and make them pee their pants. You approach a fresh college graduate you haven't seen before. He's a junior analyst. He's been working 120-hour weeks and hasn't slept in 3 days. A Harvard kid. You notice the Excel spreadsheet he's working on looks a little sloppy. So you scold him in front of everyone, calling him every name in the book. You tell him, never make this mistake again. The kid, shivering with fear, says, yes, sir. You don't even acknowledge it. On to the next. The air smells like testosterone.
Oh,
It's
baby,
not
baby,
just
baby,
the Harvard
baby.
kid. Everybody here is vibrating. To your left, a trader is screaming into a headset, smashing his fist against the desk so hard a key flies off his keyboard. He just lost 500.
Am I every fucking conservative's wet dream, or am I? Look at this shit. Oh, I've already fucking plastered it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, we're gonna eat some improvised Balkan tacorinos. This is just gonna be sick. Okay, camera off for me to eat. Okay, chat. But I'm still here. Nom 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 time. I hate beans so much. You're insane. Beans are literally my favorite food of all time. Beans are 1 million out of 1 million. Best food of all time. Just haven't had proper beans, bro. Where is this? Okay, there we go.
$100,000 on a bet. 2 minutes later, you see him laughing and high-fiving a coworker because he made it back on a risky gamble. It's insane, and you love it. You pass a guy named Big Tony. He's not looking at charts. He's staring at the weather report in Brazil. Why? Because if it rains in Brazil, the coffee harvest is ruined. Coffee prices skyrocket, and the bets he made yesterday will pay for his divorce settlement. It's 9:29 a.m. 1 minute to market open. The room goes silent. 50 guys in $3,000 suits staring at 6 monitors each. Chaos erupts. It's a gladiator arena. You walk into your glass office, close the door, and the noise dulls. You are the conductor of this insanity. Everyone in this office has one job: make money. As a hedge fund, the super rich, billionaires, pension funds, universities.
The craziest thing is that hedge funds, we discovered on this stream a while ago, was made by a revolutionary socialist that actually went and fought in the Spanish Civil War. I wish I'm making this up. Just came back and was like, oh yeah, this revolution thing ain't happening. I guess I gotta make some money. I understand how the market works from a Marxian perspective. What if we just invented, I don't know, a thing that just uses capital to generate capital? Capitalism is so irrational that that's somehow going to work. And then it worked. No, it's so funny. A Marxist invented, I'm not sure if it was a Marxist, but yeah, a revolutionary leftist invented hedge funds. Tell me that's not the funniest thing you've ever heard.
The endowments hand their money over to you. They're counting on you to make them even richer. They expect greatness. If the stock market goes up 10%, your clients expect you to go up 20%. If the market crashes, they expect you to make money anyways. And this is where the real game begins. Most people are optimists. They buy a stock for $10 and pray it goes to $20.
Thank you, Murphy, for contributing to my hedge fund.
That's cute. You are a predator. You specialize in the dark art of short selling. Basically, you bet that companies will fail. You find a weak gazelle in the herd and you attack. Your researchers rush into your glass office. They hand you a folder on a popular tech company. Everyone loves this company. But your guys found a secret. Their new product explodes if you leave it in the sun too long. You smile. It's payday. You bet $500 million that the company will crash. But you don't just wait for it to happen. You make it happen. You go on a major TV news network. You look right into the camera with a grim face. You tell the world, this company is a zero. Panic spreads instantly. Grandmas and day traders sell their stock in terror. The price nosedives. The company collapses. In 20 minutes, you just made $80 million. And here's the best part, the 2 and 20 rule. You charge your clients a 2% fee just for holding their money. That's guaranteed cash. But you also keep 20% of the profit. That means you personally just pocketed $16 million before lunch. You celebrate. You buy a yacht that has a smaller yacht inside of it. You buy a painting for the lobby that looks like a toddler scribbled on it with a marker. You take your wife to dinner, then you take your girlfriend to your mansion in the Hamptons. So, how do you actually win? Do you read the newspaper? Please, newspapers are for poor people. You don't guess, you cheat. Well, legally. You use alternative data. That is just a fancy word for spying. You hire a guy named Vinny to sit in a bush outside a factory in Nevada with a pair of binoculars, just to count how many delivery trucks leave the loading dock. You buy photos from literal satellites in space to count the cars in a Walmart parking lot. If the lots are empty on Saturdays, you know their earnings report is going to be a disaster. You even track the private jet of a CEO. If he flies to Omaha, nobody cares. But if he flies to the Cayman Islands 3 times in a week, you know he's running away with the money. You know a company is failing before their own accountant does. And once you smell blood in the water, you attack. You are the king of the world. Until you get cocky. 6 months later, you bet against a company. You think their new product is a dud. You bet $1 billion that the stock will drop. Monday morning news, the product is a hit. The stock explodes upward. It doubles in an hour. This is the nightmare. When you buy a stock, the worst that can happen is you lose your money. But when you bet against a stock and it keeps going up, your losses can go up forever. Basically, it's a black hole sucking money out of your account. Your phone screams. It's the bank. They're freaking out. They want you to wire them cash right now to pay back your loans. But you don't have the cash to pay the bank. Your cash is tied up in other bets. You start sweating through your $5,000 suit. You scream at the Harvard kid again. You fire him just to feel something.
$5,000 suit. That's fucking hilarious.
What
are you, a surf? $5,000 suit.
Have to sell your winning stocks just to pay for this disaster. For a week, you survive on coffee and Panda. You stare at your computer screen, praying for a miracle. Then you get lucky. A rumor spreads that the CEO of that company kicks puppies. The stock drops. You get out. You didn't make money, but you didn't go broke. You walk out of the office at 9 p.m. on a Friday. You go to a steakhouse where a bottle of water costs $20. You look around. You have no friends here, only competitors and people who want your money. Your kid barely knows you. Your life is just numbers on a screen. You are worth $2 billion. You can buy anything on earth except a good night's sleep. Your phone buzzes on the table. The Tokyo markets just opened. You're up $2 million. It's never enough.
China's government is testing a new...
Well, that was beautiful. The sin and the greatest contradiction of capital is that at the end of the day, it most likely does not even make those who have the capital happy. Ay, 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 ay.